With invincible conviction, sheer brilliance, and unparalleled ability to build relationships, and hardworking, Guo became one of the most successful businessmen in communist China. Under the kleptocracy, entrepreneurs rarely succeed without the endorsement and interference of the CCP kleptocrats. Guo's success, independent of the kleptocrats' backing in real estate in Henan province in the late 90s, became a legend among the local people, including many CCP officials who were so impressed by Guo's ability and character. In early 2000, Guo's family successfully acquired the private-owned land and a permit for its Beijing Pangu project, which later became the hottest development in Beijing after the city won the bid to host the 2008 Olympics in late 2001. Trouble eventually came in 2003 when Wang Qishan, one of the top CCP kleptocrats, who Michael Bloomberg referred to as the most influential political figure in the world at the 2018 World Economic Forum, became the mayor of Beijing. The CCP secret police took Guo to a black jail, where he was hung upside down and beaten unconscious numerous times. He was forced to breathe into a plastic bag tied around his neck filled with hair clippings. This caused lasting lung damage. Wang's corrupt network plotted numerous schemes against Guo, including inventing disputes to delay the project launch, stall the construction, and even enact a new law in 2004 attempting to snatch the development from Guo. In 2005, the local authorities revoked the land use right of Guo's family when the construction was near completion. On January 5, 2006, Guo filed a lawsuit against the Land Bureau, the first ever land recovery lawsuits brought by a civilian against the CCP government. Guo lost the case and the land use right in the end. On May 22, 2006, the Beijing authorities forced the Pangu project into an auction. Two proxies snatched Pangu for 1.76 billion yuan. Guo reported the corruption of the then vice mayor of Beijing, Liu Zhihua, who was involved in the auction, to the highest level of authority. This resulted in the largest investigation in the history of the Chinese Communist Party, in which about 800 CCP members and 3,000 non-party members were implicated. Defying all odds, Guo regained his family property. His tenacity and brilliance awed many party members, who started calling Guo the God of War. Admiration towards Guo grew exponentially, as did fear. In 2014, Guo discovered that his then business partner Li You, the CEO and director of the Founder Group, had embezzled billions of yuan from the company's investors. Guo took various steps to expose Li's actions, including sending documents to government officials and to the Central Commission for Discipline Inspection, CCDI, an agency tasked with investigating fraud and corruption within the Communist Party. Unknown to Guo at the time, Li was part of a corrupt enterprise backed by the CCP kleptocrats. Angered by Guo's whistleblowing, Li and his co-conspirators, among other things, retaliated with a government investigation targeting Guo with intimidation tactics, including surveillance, arrests, and seizure of assets. In 2012, the former mayor of Beijing, the corrupt top official Wang Qishan, became the head of CCDI, the anti-graft organ of the CCP. This position gave Wang and his crime network the unreigned state power to rob and steal the people's wealth. With the insight and knowledge about the CCP, its officials, and their darkest secrets accumulated over 3 decades, Guo fled China at the end of 2014. Fearing what Guo could do to the kleptocrats and the kleptocracy, the CCP started its unprecedented global manhunt for Miles Guo, later known as the Unrestricted Lawfare.